Did you know that Beanie Siegel be smoking that Lalalala?
Memphis Bleak also be smoking that Lalalala. Welcome to Soft Launch, everybody. Episode 103. I am JC Mendoza.
I am Samantha Santos.
And this episode is not the episode that we promised we'd do last episode, all right? I'm sorry, Brooke. We said we were going to watch our first ever podcast. We're just not going to do that. We don't have the technological capacity at this moment.
Yeah.
But it is on the radar.
I got bronchitis.
Yeah, Samantha actually has bronchitis, and it's
which we had said last week, but newsflash, I'm not better.
Yeah, she's not better, and that's, if you've been paying attention, whatever ailment Samantha has, it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Yeah. No, this is probably the sickest I've ever been.
Yeah, I mean, you've had such a serious cough, and it's very off-putting.
It is.
Yeah,
because it does sound like I have emphysema.
Yeah, it's nothing you can do, and I always feel like you have to cough really bad when I'm making a point.
Oh God!
And it's just the truth. That's how I feel. I feel like every time I start getting some momentum, all of a sudden. All of a sudden.
Yeah, right. Was it crispy?
A little bit. But here we are. We're back with the Soft Launch Podcast live from the launch pad. It is Tuesday. We're recording this one day late. Try to get it to you as soon as possible. Maybe a little Wednesday afternoon drop.
Yeah.
We'll see. But either way, we're here. We're happy to be here. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We had a fun little weekend together.
We did.
It was a special weekend. And we're going to tell you guys about it all in our first segment. One thing about we. And one thing about me. I just turned 33.
Yes.
It was my 33rd birthday.
It was.
It was my birthday. Shout out to my baby. Helped me celebrate it real good. Real nice.
How do you feel? 33.
I feel great. I've said this a bunch of times. I'm on the record, and I will keep it the record this way. The 30s are the best.
Yeah,
I think 30s are way better than 20s. I'd rather feel a little bit more pain in my lower back for no reason and just have a little bit more confidence in myself as a person.
Yeah.
You know, can I drink as much as I used to? No. Or do my hangovers last 3 days longer? Yes. But at least I know who I am when I'm hungover.
Yeah. And you could just tell that you're still in your early 30s, because me at 37, I just got bronchitis out of absolutely nowhere and I can't kick it.
Yeah.
So it's fun when you're young.
Yeah.
You wait till you get my age. When you get my age, you'll understand.
I think we're going to have to stop blaming your ailments on your age. I think you're just a sick kid. And there it is. Look, what a shocker. Oh my God. She's coughing when I'm making a fucking point that she doesn't like so much.
I am on a cough suppressant, and it's not doing a good job suppressing.
Yeah. I know a couple other things that fucking cough suppression should suppress that fucking mouth. That was called blah, blah, blah. Anytime you open your mouth, it should be. Suck my fucking dick. And that's how I'd have it if I drew it up, but it was my birthday. We had a great weekend. My baby took me to a very, very tropical, very... scenic, very exclusive. It's just
before you go there, I just want to say, JC proposed to me a couple of weeks before his birthday, and I knew, I was like, damn, he bought me this big ass ring. I'm like, I gotta go all out, and I did, and I got him a trip to Queens.
Yeah, we took the long trip from Astoria, Queens, all the way to Rockaway, Queens. Yeah, we just staycationed in the same borough we stay in.
Yeah. And I got you there by boat.
Yeah, we did sail.
Yeah.
On the New York City ferry.
On the New York City ferry, we had a couple brews.
Yeah.
You had a couple brews.
I had a couple noons.
You had a couple of, and it was a good time.
It was a great time.
Yeah, so maybe watch your fucking mouth.
I liked it a lot.
When you're talking to me.
Who said
queen
that?
Thinks you're queens.
I'm sorry about that. I if I was given the impression that I didn't like what we did, I was not trying to do that at all. We went to Rockaway. We went to the Rockaway Hotel, a place that we had seen on TikTok.
Yeah.
And it was really nice.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. Probably one of the nicest hotels we stayed at.
I really enjoyed the Rockaway Hotel. I enjoyed the whole little beach town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Rock wasn't too far, if you can catch my drift. We just made sure that we stayed in the close Rockaway, didn't go to the far Rockaway.
Yeah. But I think we were kind of in it.
Yeah, we were in it, but it was different.
The thing is that Rockaway is, after Hurricane Sandy, unfortunately, a lot of people lost their homes.
Yeah.
But fortunately for us, they built some really nice things.
Yeah, they built some good stuff down there.
And I'm sorry everybody lost their home.
Yeah.
But I'm not sorry.
No.
But, you make the wrong turn down the wrong street.
Yeah.
There, and it's like goes from really being nice to not so nice.
Yeah, you passed the wrong rock, they put you away.
Yeah. We went down a street that, first of all, someone from their home was blasting worship music.
Oh, yeah.
And then we passed, and not only are they blasting the worship music, they're singing it to each other, but like in a very romantic way.
Yeah, in a romantic.
But you knew they were running from something.
Yeah,
they were running from some mistakes that they made. And they're hoping only God could judge.
Yeah, they weren't running from anything. They were hopping on their motorcycles. They were a motorcycle gang.
Yeah.
They were all in leather vests.
They were.
It's very scary.
It was very scary. And there was just like dudes like sitting outside and like it was just one of those areas where they see a woman walking with a guy and they go, "What? I'm gonna stare at her like she's naked, and what's this guy gonna do?"
Yeah.
And the answer is absolutely nothing because we're not from there, and we're just gonna keep walking, and then we're gonna talk about it at dinner over a nice plate of vodka sauce and Parmesan.
Yeah, absolutely. I will take offense to that because I felt like we were getting stared at, but I feel like everybody was looking at me. I looked real good. I had my body out a little bit. I was showing some skin. We did a workout class on the morning of my birthday.
We did.
Yes, because we were cosplaying as white women. We went to Orange Theory. Took a HIT class.
We took a HIT class.
And make no mistake, it was taught by a muscular black man with dreadlocks. We were white women for real.
Yeah. We took this Orange Theory class, which was so great.
Oh,
and
shout out to Orange Theory.
I felt so good after it. However, that did set me back. I was feeling way better.
Yeah.
And then we took that class, and so it's called Orange Theory because it's like your heart should stay in at a certain beat, and it's orange on the screen. They put a heart monitor on you, and they're like, you're either blue means you've rested too much, orange is where you want to be, or red is
blue,
like
you rested too much, green, you're getting warmed up, orange is right where you want to be, red, you're doing a little bit of overtime.
Yeah, and I was just in the red for the entire time.
Samantha was in the red like a company losing money. Samantha was in the red like we were when we walked down the wrong block of Rockaway. We saw a bunch of American flags.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That part.
Yeah, we were just in the red.
We were in the red.
Yeah, we were in the red state. New York, New York gets this reputation as a super progressive city. Just go anywhere.
No. Yeah, if you're not in like lower, like downtown Brooklyn or in some parts of Manhattan, you're not. It's not really.
It's not as progressive as you want it to be.
Almost everyone I grew up with is a conservative.
And you're from the city.
Yeah.
From Manhattan.
It's just it's the people that come here. It's the artists and stuff that keep it.
It's honestly the people that come from the other places that are super liberal.
It's so true.
The New Yorkers here, there's a good amount of conservative New Yorkers, and a good amount of them are in Rockaway. They're in Rockaway Beach, and they have a huge American flag outside of their house.
And they want you to know it because everyone has an American flag. If they have a fence, they've painted the fence American flag. And if they don't have an American flag, that's fine. They have a Trump flag. Yeah,
that's it. And you might see an Italian flag, which is also a little bit of an American flag.
No, Irish flag.
No, we saw one Irish flag. An Irish flag, they might as well have been a Palestinian flag. They stuck out like a sore thumb, and you could tell they had some views.
Yeah. No, but Rockaway is known for their Irish community.
Yeah, and the Irish people are known for standing on a side of history that is agreeable. And it's just what it is. We're having a good time. We went to the Rockaway Beach. My dog is licking my leg because she's like, "Yo, you're spitting right now." And I just want to get a little taste of the truth that you're putting down. And we went to the Rockaway Beach Hotel. We did 2 nights there.
Yeah.
Had a blast. We got there Friday. What did we do when we got there?
We just went to dinner.
Yeah, we just went to a nice little dinner. They had a nice restaurant. One thing you're gonna get a 10 out of 10 for me. If you have a good restaurant in the hotel, I'm gonna fucking love it.
I'm gonna love it, and I'm gonna go there multiple times.
Oh yeah, and we went there thrice.
Yeah, we did.
Went there 3 times in 2 days.
Twice.
We went there 2 times in 2 days.
Yeah.
And if you have a good restaurant in the hotel I'm staying, I'm just gonna eat there.
Yeah. And one thing about me, if you put me on vacation, money doesn't exist.
No.
I just like get whatever you want. Let's get 4 appetizers for the table.
Yeah, we had a couple lofty meals.
Yeah. And we just can't go anywhere until I get paid. No.
Yeah, I felt bad, and then I looked at you left-handed. I'm like, I think I deserve a little something.
Stupid.
No, I'm kidding. We had a good time. It was really good food. It was just a nice hotel. And then on my birthday, we woke up, we did a workout class, almost passed out, almost got into a little argument because Samantha was trying to talk to me and I was trying not to throw up and she was just throwing too many words at me.
Yeah. I told JC before we took this class, I was like, first time I ever took a HIT class, I took it with David, went to Crunch, and it was snowing.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to go, it was his gym. Mm-hmm. And I was just taking class there. So he was like, I'm going to go like shower in the locker room. I was like, great. Yeah, I'm going to be outside to throw up.
Yeah.
And JC was like, you threw up? And I was like, no. It was so intense that I was so sick from it.
Yeah.
And then when we were done, we went to go get smoothies. There was like a smoothie place after. And I'm literally going to him like, do you want the smoothie or do you want the bowl? And he's like, you're asking me too many things.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
And he like walked outside and I just like ordered him whatever I thought he would want. And you were just sitting on the curb.
Yeah, just sitting on the curb thinking about my decisions.
Yeah.
I was like, is this the right way to bring in 33?
Yeah.
I felt like shit. And one thing about me, when I get overwhelmed, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm tired. So we get out of the class and my stomach hurts. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Samantha's coughing to try to suppress my truth. But what's going to happen is just what's going to happen. I felt a little sick when I left. I had given a lot. I hadn't worked out like that in a long time. She's like, do you want something to eat? I was like, I don't think so. I think I want to just go home. She's like, are you sure you don't want to get something to eat? I feel like we should get something to eat. But why don't we go eat right here? So we said, all right, so then let's go. Like, she asked me a question. I said no. She was like, but let's do it anyway. I was like, then why ask me the question in the first place? So we go into the place. She's like, what do you think you want? I was like, I don't think I'm going to get anything. Really? Because they have smoothies and they have bowls and they have this and they have that. Maybe we should get this. And I'm like, I think I'm going to take a walk outside. So I think sometimes when I get to my limit of being whelmed, Samantha's just going to be like, you know what? Let me ask you 10 more questions.
Yeah.
Even though you're doing the right thing and you're trying to go about things right, just don't ask me. Just do, because when you ask and then you put me in a place where I got to give an answer and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. You seem to remember things a little differently than the way they actually happened.
Yeah. Okay, tell me how they actually happened.
And that you just sound a little ungrateful. Mm-hmm. Yeah. As someone who has thrown up after a workout class, and immediately went and ate and felt a lot better, I was trying to help you out. And did you not?
Oh, yeah.
Feel better after you had a little mango tango smoothie?
Yeah, you were absolutely right.
Did you
I
not?
felt better, but what you should have done...
I have you know.
Okay.
The mango tango smoothie was for me.
Yeah.
And I got you the one that I thought you would like, and then you said I like the mango one, and I said,
so what I'd like for you to do, when you have something that either you know or something that you want, just fucking express it instead of giving me the illusion of choice and asking a question. Because you get my answer, and if it's not the answer that you wanted me to give, you're gonna fucking push to do what you think is right anyway. So if I'm telling you I don't want it, or I don't know, or I'm not trying to, just fucking be like, I'm gonna get you a smoothie. That's what's gonna happen. Don't give me the illusion of choice and then disregard my choice.
Yeah.
Even if you're right, just do what you think is right then.
And what you need to do is lower your fucking voice. You understand?
Oh my
when you're talking
God.
to me like that.
Sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
Exactly.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh my God.
When I'm asking you if you want a smoothie, I'm assuming that you're smart enough to know that you deserve a smoothie.
And what do they say about assuming?
Yeah.
You make an ass out of you and fucking me.
Yeah.
When have I ever shown myself to be smart enough to know what's best? When?
Yeah, I was just asking you a question because they didn't want to. I don't like to demand.
Yeah, and what I don't like is when you ask me a question that you don't.
And the
you
moral
don't heed
of the
my
story,
answer.
the moral of the story is JC felt worlds better after having a mango
That's
tango.
not the moral.
That was the moral of the story.
That's not the moral.
That he. I'd say what the moral is. As the elder here, respect me.
Oh my God.
You felt worlds better. We had.
No, you were right. You were absolutely right.
We had a smoothie. We felt incredible,
better.
and then we went and had a couple salads at Margie's, which was the restaurant down there. And we ate a couple. My baby, it was his birthday, and he was like, I think I'm gonna get like 2 eggs any style. I was like, you can get the steak and eggs.
I wasn't even gonna do that.
Yeah, so I said.
My baby got
get
me
whatever you want. It's on me.
Got me
Hopefully this card goes through.
We got some steak and eggs. We had a really good lunch. Then we went out to the pool. Went poolside. We thought we were gonna go to the beach. It was a little chilly a little bit that day.
Yeah, and the pool was nice.
Pool was nice. DJ Nicky Russo was spinning, playing the fucking ones and
We found the
twos.
DJ that's gonna play our wedding.
Yeah, it's just what it is. He's an Italian kid. He wears Jordans. He is 100% the blackest one of his friends, and he's a white kid from Ridgewood, Queens.
Yeah. You know what I liked about him? Gray hair.
Gray hair. Look good. Kid looked like Mike Cannon.
That's who it was the whole time. Like, this guy reminds me of somebody.
Mike Cannon. He had some and Erie threes. And make no mistake, on Sunday when we went to leave Rockaway, we saw him in a little cafe, and we were like, oh my God, that's Nick Russo. That's Nicky Russo. That's DJ Nick Russo, because he was playing at the rooftop the night before that we were at. Then he played the pool the next day, and we saw him, and he made eye contact with me because he saw my sneakers. He saw that I had some Union 4s on. So he's like, this guy, this one's like me. That's what he was saying in his head.
Yeah. Very funny. We went to the rooftop the first night when we got there, and he was playing.
Oh yeah, playing some jams.
The hits.
Yeah.
He was playing like all stuff that like we grew up with, and it was fun. And I was like, we were like, wow, this is great. And then I was like, earlier in the week, I told you, we could go to the pool on Saturday. There's going to be a DJ there, and you're like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But then on Friday, we're on the rooftop, and we hear Nicky Russo fucking spinning on the ones and twos, and we're like, he's playing at the pool tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think get a couple Cheers.
Yeah, so we ended up just following what was supposed to be a birthday weekend. We just ended up being Nicky Russo groupies.
Yeah.
And just following DJ Nick Russo around. And he was great.
And he was great.
And we went there on Saturday. We fucking macked poolside, had a couple shark bites, which is spicy margaritas at the hotel. If you know, you know.
Understand.
Yeah, a little tahini around the rim.
Yeah.
Just laid out. Didn't apply any sunscreen because we're fucking Puerto Rican kids. Yeah.
We don't burn.
Yeah, we don't burn.
And then we burned.
Then we burnt.
And
But we were burning, but we were not fucking
We were not concerned.
Not what a single body would have said.
Yeah.
But we went to the pool, stayed there for a couple hours, laid out, talked shit.
Yeah.
People watched.
It was
Big
time.
Good. It was a lot of fun. It was a very nice, chill, relaxing
Then
birthday.
we ended up changing our seats so people could sit next to their kids. And then we sat next to a girl who had a very similar engagement ring to me.
Yeah.
One thing about the Rockaway Hotel is they didn't have a safe.
No.
So we had to carry like my engagement ring with us. And we were at the pool, so I didn't want to wear it. But then I saw her with it on, and I was like, give me the ring.
Give me the ring.
Because mine was a little nicer.
Yeah, of course.
So I was like, give me the ring. And then we were sitting there, I was like, this bitch thinks she's got a nice ring. She don't got shit.
Stupid. It's true, she didn't. She didn't have nothing on my baby. We were hanging out. We had a good time poolside. Then we had reservations for an Italian restaurant called Rocco's.
Like Rocco's of Rock.
Rocco's of Rockaway.
Yeah.
Italian restaurant, really fucking good. Really good food. We had seen that on TikTok. That was like the main attraction. Why we went, and it was delicious.
It was so good.
So good.
The workers were funny.
The workers were the most stereotypical Italian woman, New York Italian woman. The only way they could have been more stereotypical is they were wearing cheetah print.
Yeah. Or if they were my mother.
Yeah, it's just what it is. They were so funny.
They were so funny. They would be like having their own conversations, and then they'd like look at us like, I'm gonna kick his fucking ass. And he keeps talking to me like that.
This fucking guy don't shut the fuck up. Samantha's ordering, and she goes, "Hold on, gorgeous ring, by the way."
Yeah.
And then she's like looking at it. He's like, "You don't fucking say nothing. I know she picked out that thing. I know she told you exactly what she wanted."
Yeah, she goes, "You don't even say thank you because I know you didn't pick this up."
and literally I was like, well, it was funny because I was going to demand a thank you.
Yeah. Just very funny. Well, great time, great food, by the way.
Great food. I highly recommend if you're ever in Rockaway, gotta go to Rocco's. Good fucking food. Good
good food.
Good Italian food. We had a lady read us the specials off an iPad.
Yeah. Showed us the whole, and show us all the pictures.
She showed us all the pictures like my dad shows pictures of us as athletes to anybody who will listen.
Yeah, and she's like, first we got this, just a prosciutto, gorgeous. Yeah. Made in a gorgeous salad, balsamic reduction, very good.
Yeah, there you go, right here. We got the branzino. It's the catch of the day. We saute it in a pan. We pan-sear it, and then we put it on a bed of broccoli rabe. Here is my niece, Luca.
Yeah. My nephew.
Here's my nephew, Luca, and my niece, Nikki.
Yeah.
And they're gorgeous kids. They're the two smartest kids in their class. Luca likes to chew on pens a little bit, but it's just a quirk of his genius. Yeah. And if you have anything negative to say, I'll punch you right in the fucking mouth.
Yeah, watch your fucking mouth when you're talking about my nephew. And then, it was just very funny. We got the meatballs here.
Yeah.
They've been cooking for about 16 hours in a beautiful sauce. Yeah. It was just very funny. She went through, it was like 20 pictures.
20 minutes, yeah.
So, it's not like, so what happened, I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, JC and I went to a place called Lucien.
Yeah.
And it's like this fancy place that like
fancy schmancy
people go to, like celebrities, like Kanye's been there and stuff. And we had seen it and thought we would love it, and we hated it. And it was such like a scene.
It's terrible.
And it was like people go there just for status purposes, and the food was awful. It was an absolute mess.
Horrendous.
So this was not like a fancy restaurant, but it was so good.
So good.
And
it was. No, it wasn't fancy, but it doesn't matter. Give me good food over a fancy ambiance 10 times out of 10.
10 times out of 10.
I want to eat good food. That's what I want to do, man.
It was definitely not a fancy restaurant. We were dressed fancy.
Yeah. We were just fancy, and then the couple next to us was just in Crocs. That's what it was. What are you going to do at the end of the day? We went out there to have a night on the town, and that's what we did. All right, we went there. I had some good drinks. I had some great food.
Yeah.
It was just a really, really nice, chill, calm weekend, and that's as I get older, we were talking about this yesterday. I don't love to celebrate. You know, I'm not a huge celebrator.
Yeah.
But I like to fucking relax.
Yeah.
I like to take a load off.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes I wonder, man, do I have a problem because I don't want to celebrate myself, or do I really just like fucking staying in and relaxing a little bit?
Yeah, that's what I think.
I don't know.
If you guys don't think that on JC's birthday on Saturday, we were not in our hotel bed by 11:30.
11:30.
In our pajamas.
In a peach.
Ready for bed.
I
don't think I fell asleep a minute after midnight.
Yeah, man.
We were exhausted from the Irish theory class, by the way.
Oh, yeah. We also, I got a very small checklist of things that I need to be happy. I'm not going to be explicit with you, but...
Feel it in my pussy!
Oh! It is. We had a good time.
You understand?
And it's just we did everything we needed to be done. I felt great, and I felt like rest. Who doesn't like to rest?
Yeah,
God did.
Yeah,
on the whole 7th day.
Yeah.
If you're trying to live your life like a god, but you're only focusing on days 1 through 6, you're missing the whole thing. You're not doing it right. You got to give love to that 7th day.
Yeah. And we were close to the 7th day. It was 11:30, and we said, "I'm gonna get in bed.
I'm gonna have a little Sabbath."
Yeah.
A little Sabbath in there.
Yeah, it was literally right after dinner. We were like, "Do you want to go out to the rooftop?" And then we walked back to the hotel, and we look at the roof, and it's packed.
You see it?
And both of us were like, no fucking shot. And Nicky Russo wasn't even spinning.
He wasn't even spinning that night. He left during the pool. He didn't even say goodbye to people. Get the fuck out of here. We had a great weekend. And one thing about me, I'm very happy that I'm 33. I'm very happy that I had a great weekend. And I'm very grateful that you made it so special for me. And I really appreciate you for that.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You also didn't tell people that I had cupcakes for you and a happy birthday celebration.
Oh, yeah, she did. Well, yeah. Well, it's on my Instagram. It had a little hippie birthday. Yeah. You know what I mean? They didn't misspell it, but there's just not enough space for the whole happy birthday.
Space for the happy birthday.
But there were some cupcakes. I've been trying to eat them very slowly because I'm trying to diet a little bit. Yeah. And I just acted like I had one and I had two last night. It's just what it is.
Did you?
I had two last night. I had two cupcakes, and then I weighed myself, and I saw I didn't lose any weight, and then I got upset and acted like it was the gym's fault. But I had 2 cupcakes.
I didn't know that. I did order a half dozen cupcakes. I've only had one.
Yeah, and I had 5.
But it was my birthday.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Calories don't count on your birthday.
Oh my God.
That's what I said.
Yeah. So yeah, we had a great weekend.
Had a great weekend.
And I love celebrating you.
Yes, thank you so much, Boone. I appreciate it. What's your one thing?
Oh, just celebrating you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. And I got fucking bronchitis.
Yeah.
No, now they're saying, because I went back, because I just couldn't breathe. Yeah. We took an Orange Theory class. I was feeling better right before it. We took that, and I was like, you know, while JC's yapping about being nauseous, I'm like, yeah, I don't have an airway right now. I just couldn't breathe at all. And I'm like, I was getting a little nervous.
Yeah.
But I brought my pump, used my pump, it opened up my airways a little bit. And I just progressively was getting worse.
Yeah.
We were out to eat at Rocco's. I was coughing like I was in stage 4 of lung cancer.
Yeah, the coughs that you hear in the pod, that's Samantha all day.
Yeah.
All day and all night.
It was really, really bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm getting a little concerned. It kept getting worse and worse. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and they were like, you know, we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
But my nose looked inflamed.
Yeah.
In the inside. So they said, we think it's allergies. Everyone's just fucking guessing at this point because my lungs look fine.
Yeah.
And so now I'm on allergy medication, and my cough is being suppressed.
Yeah, and it's just what it is. If you guys have any...
I won't be suppressed.
If you have any ENT friends, send those recommendations our way. If you have our voodoo dolls, give them
just fucking poke a hole in my trachea. I can't breathe.
Give them a Mucinex or something.
Yeah.
We need fucking help, all right? But, you know, we're doing great. We're living good. It's the hottest day of the year right now, and we're in this hot little room. 2 fans going, a lot of sweat.
I don't know if you guys can hear the breeze, but we have like a fan right on us because it's so fucking hot.
Yeah, it's as hot as it's ever been. It's really fucking hot. And what are you going to do? I like to wear cutoff shirts and show off muscles that haven't developed yet.
Yeah,
but we're having a good time. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. We're having a good time. Also, I feel like more than usual, a lot of shit has happened this week. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep things moving right along.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about everything that we can pull from the zeitgeist of pop culture in this last week. And we're going to talk about it in our segment called Aight So Boom. And first things first, good thing we're recording this a day late because we wouldn't have gotten to include this. There was an active shooter in New York City yesterday.
Active shooter in New
York
City.
And it wasn't Jalen Brunson. It's the off season.
Yeah.
Because usually that guy would be getting real fucking active. You know what I'm saying? He'd be going.
Oh my God.
He'd be going for sure.
Oh my God.
For sure. But yeah, there was an active shooter in Midtown New York, and Samantha just pointed out that the shooter was active across the street from where my dad works, and I just didn't check to see if he was safe.
Didn't check to see if he was good?
And I didn't have to see who was safe. He sent me an article about Arsenal transfers this morning.
Yeah, the most important
things. So I knew he was good.
Yeah, just making sure. Yeah, crazy. We were like, who texted you about it first? It was your friend, right? Lucito. We were talking, like, there's an active shooter in Midtown. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Lucita goes, guys, be careful. There's an active shooter in Midtown. And then my friend Roland, shout out to Roland, goes, heading into Midtown now. Let's see if we can pump those numbers.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
A guy just walking around with an AR-15.
Damn.
And then went into a building, went into Blackstone.
Okay.
Which is like a financial firm.
Why does Stone gotta be black?
Yeah. The shooter was black.
No.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was like a black man, like a Nubian king?
I'm pretty. I don't know if it was a Nubian king, but I'm pretty sure it's a black guy.
No.
Yeah.
Are you sure he wasn't just like a tanned Italian?
No, I think it was a black guy.
No, that doesn't fit our narrative. I don't like that.
That's what they say.
Maybe he was a.
No, he was Dominican.
Oh, maybe he comes back from the grave. I know black.
Yeah. You understand? Yeah. That's like the worst part about it. He's like, they're describing me as a black man.
That would be the first thing in his manifesto. Would just be a big Dominican flag.
Yeah. So yeah,
and a picture of Godfrey.
Stupid. So he went in, and I don't know. I actually haven't really been following the story too deeply.
I have no idea what happened.
But I think he shot at cops first, and then ran into the building.
Oh shit!
And then went upstairs. I don't know if he was planning to go to Blackstone, but there's like a picture of them like there was a huge conference meeting of like 150 people happening, and they heard the gunshots, and then like I saw a picture of like people like them trying to barricade the doors. But who knows if it's AI, because I was tricked this week by thinking that
the bear on the trampoline
and a squirrel on a trampoline. I was just like, wow, animals really like a trampoline.
I know. Why are they all in this fucking backyard?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
If they were the picture, I saw them like barricading themselves in, but kind of scary stuff. No.
Yeah, it's terrifying, man. This is like the second shooting in as many months. Like I feel like we're just getting over the Luigi Mangione shit, even though that wasn't scary. But you can't just gun people down.
Yeah,
in
just
broad
can't
daylight
gun.
Like
Yeah. Unless you look like that.
Yeah. Then you can do whatever you want.
Whatever the fuck you want.
You know what? It's a very scary. Did they say?
You could shoot.
That is stupid. Did they say how many people?
I think it's 6.
6. That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people, and obviously, God rest their souls. I have seen on one. I guess they haven't. Like, I don't know if they at this point have announced everyone's name.
Yeah.
But because I think I talked to families first and whatever.
Yeah, of course.
But I did see that this woman was announced as one of the people that died. She's a 43-year-old woman that worked at Blackstone.
Rest in peace.
2 kids.
Oh, you hate
husband. That. And then all the comments were like, well, she's a millionaire. Who cares? Yeah, and I'm like, well, I think we're losing the plot here, guys.
Been lost a little bit.
Yeah, she's not the enemy. She's the victim.
Yeah, she just did a little well for herself.
Yeah.
Also, millionaires, not the problem. We're looking at billionaires, babe.
Yeah, and people are like, oh, she works at Blackstone. So apparently, like Blackstone, like buys like homes like for people that are going into foreclosure, and then like resells them at a high price.
Oh, okay. All right.
And people are like, well, who cares? And I'm like, okay, maybe she is not the one going out to do that.
She didn't force them to not be able to pay their mortgage.
Yeah, it's also like, people work for people gotta work.
Yeah, people gotta work. What I mean? God forbid they work hard.
Yeah, and I'm just like, is there anything that makes you sound more like a brokey than being in the comments of a woman that died that did well for herself and be like, too bad? It's like, go check into your part-time job we know you have.
Yeah.
And
you're typing on Twitter, you should have been typing on LinkedIn.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's no bigger broke behavior than doing that.
Yeah.
I'm like, this poor woman literally lost her life and people were like, too bad, karma's a bitch. I'm like, you don't even know this person.
People are nuts. It's a crazy world. We're living in a time that's very disconnected with reality and just very connected to the internet.
It's a really scary place to be.
I will say the first thing I thought when I saw the shooter was I think he was wearing Jordan 3s.
Yeah, so he was black.
He might have been a black guy. Yeah. And I was like, damn, those are black cements. If you're going to fucking...
Well dressed.
He's like, he stepped out the crib. He's like, yo, I'm going to fucking kill him today. I'm killing him. I'm going crazy today.
Yeah, you be killing them.
Ooh, you be suicide. Call it suicide.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus. You understand?
Yeah, that's just a good one. That's just a good old joke right there. That's just one time.
That scared the shit out of me. I thought that was a person in the house.
Yeah, it's just shout out to my nephew KJ. He has a very powerful vocabulary.
That clip will end us at some point.
Oh, well, what, the suicide?
Yeah. Just us talking about his sneakers and killing it and
God forbid he looks good.
Yeah.
Well, he commits. What's the problem there?
No, it's just the fact that you said he was in Jordans and I said he was. He's black.
God forbid we say black people have a good sense of style. Is that a controversial take?
Well, you're the one that got mad at Giannis Pappas for his
Giannis Pappas said that after George Floyd died, it was different. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to make that joke yet.
This is very funny.
It was funny, but
that was
I don't stand with it.
Okay, so we'll get into what you were mad at. So Giannis Pappas.
I wasn't mad. I just could have canceled him.
Yeah,
and I didn't.
So Giannis Pappas, who
now we got to take. I hope to have Giannis on the pod one day.
Yeah, and you should mention it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Giannis Pappas tweeted something back in the day, and JC had mentioned it to me one time. I'm a huge Giannis Pappas fan. He follows me on Instagram.
Giannis Pappas is a comedian, a stand-up comedian. For those of you guys who don't know, he was also famously Marisa from the Lower East Side, a trans, in his words, not mine, a transsexual from the Lower East Side. That's his words, not mine.
Yeah. And so anyway, Giannis Pappas tweeted something about
if you call it a stimmy.
Yeah.
then you definitely use that money to buy Jordans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And JC one time was like, yo, he tweeted that one time, and I was like,
The internet was on his ass. I didn't start the movement.
I didn't say that, but you had explained it to me about, you were like, yo, I thought, like cross the line. And that was the first time I was like, yuck.
Yeah, just cough it out. Cough it out. God don't like ugly. Yeah,
and I was like,
cough it out.
That was a funny joke, and it was the first time I was like, this guy's cocked the fuck out.
Yeah, God forbid. God forbid I stand on the right side of history. God forbid I stand with my
but you've now come around.
No, it was a funny joke. Yeah,
It's a
it was
funny
a funny joke, and honestly, the time made it funnier. But what are you going to do? End of the day, you know, you're a product of your environment. And
what did you do with your stimmy?
I didn't get one.
Why?
Because I hadn't filed taxes because I was too scared.
Got it.
So
Was it crispy?
didn't file. Didn't get a stimmy.
Yeah.
Didn't get a stimmy.
I
Didn't do
didn't-
that.
I
What did you spend your stimmy on?
I didn't buy anything. I just put it in my savings.
Yeah, it's still there. Probably not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
Probably not. It's all Rocco.
Yeah.
It's all Rocco from Fort
No,
Worth.
it was paid to Discover.
Yeah.
Yeah. My credit card, which
Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about on the podcast, but I paid off my credit card bill, and I was in credit card debt. Shout out to Cab Washington.
Yeah. How much debt were you in?
About $13,000.
Damn. What were you buying?
Everything.
Was that from a specific time in your life, like that? Or was that just
Well, I accrued that over time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I wasn't working for a little bit, and so like I just had a.
That's a lot of debt, no? 10,000? That's a good amount. Like for credit card debt? 13. Why were you doing
Excuse me. Because I was just living crazy.
Why?
I don't know.
You shouldn't have been doing
Well,
that.
when you first get a credit card, and like you don't have someone who's telling you like be careful, you just like throw it in the bag. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, just put it in my card.
I've never done that.
Yeah, I know. But you're new to credit cards, and you have me.
Yeah.
But I was just like, yeah, who cares? Put it on the card. And
Just throw it in the bag.
Let me tell you something. That's my second time paying down that card. I had $10,000 in debt, paid it down to zero, and went back up to $13,000.
So you have a little bit of a spending problem.
I used to. I don't
So you're
anymore.
with me for my money.
Exactly.
Well, honey, I have terrible news for you.
You understand? But I paid it all off.
Yeah.
And now I am debt free.
That's good. Thank God.
I mean, I have like whatever little credit card, like my.
Your monthly balance.
Yeah. And that's nothing.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We're having a good time. We're paying off debts. We're paying down debts. We're here. We survived the shooting in Midtown. Prayers to all the victims. And that kind of stinks. Crazy time in New York.
Yeah. Do you know what's always the funniest when there's like a big event?
Yeah.
People always have to make it about themselves. Not your dad, because he did work across the street.
Well, yeah, my dad's also been through 9/11. He has no more space to process big things.
No, not your dad, because he does work across the street. But people be like, yo, I was there last week. Great.
What, in Midtown?
Yeah, they're like, people be like, yo, I was there 2 months ago.
Yeah, where?
Cool. Like, that doesn't.
Yeah, where at Halal Bros?
Yeah,
Of course
I'm
you
like,
were there.
get the fuck
Everybody's
out of
there.
here. Well, then,
It's the most populated place in the city.
people are like, yo, I was just by Central Park. Cool.
Which part? There's fucking 90 blocks,
Yeah,
dude.
like it doesn't. You don't have to make it about you.
Yeah.
But I am very happy. Not happy, but I love that it happened on Park Avenue.
Well, you love
It's
that.
such a good neighborhood, and there were people like in those neighborhoods. Like I move here because bad things don't really happen here, and it's like except a mass shooting.
Yeah.
So
you just loved it.
I don't love it, but like I've been around people that are like new to New York. People I've worked with people that are like I remember like things were happening. Like, I remember people were punching people and things like that. I remember hearing like comics or like people that I've worked with just be like, yeah, like
That's why I stay out of
it's
that
happened.
neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't go to that neighborhood, and it's like this is New York City. Something can happen anywhere. So now I'm just like, oh, what happened? 51st and Park.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A couple of blocks from the Louis Vuitton store and Gucci and all those things. I'm like, a mass fucking shooting.
Oh, thank God.
So it's just, you look at it and you go Park Avenue, the ghetto. You understand? On Park Avenue or Far Rock?
Yeah.
What's happening?
We were safer.
Truly.
Yeah, it's just what it was.
Truly.
It's just the way of the world. New York City's a crazy place. And what are you going to do at
What
the
are
end of the
you
day?
gonna do?
End of the day, you just got to keep your head down. You got to vote for Mamdani and hope that that the mental health therapist would have shut him down before he started shooting.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. I actually believe that. So it's just what it is. It's what I'm voting to ensure.
Guy drove into New York from Vegas.
That guy? This guy?
This guy.
Drove from Vegas?
Drove from Vegas.
God damn.
Or Nevada.
Was he from there?
I don't know. These are things I have not fact checked, so do not take my word for it. These are things that I've seen people tweet, and I've done absolutely no research on them, and I'm saying them like full truths.
And that's what I love about you. And also, that just lets you know we should not have done this segment, but whatever. It happened, and we
who
called
gives
it
a
out.
shit?
Who gives a shit?
If
We
you're
didn't
coming
fucking do it.
to soft launch for your news, you've got a bigger problems.
Yeah, all right. And we're just going to keep it moving. It's really been a jam-packed week of a lot of death.
Yeah.
There's been 3 celebrity deaths. I can't remember all 3, but I know Ozzy Osbourne died.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan died.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one more? Theo. Theo from the Theo.
Oh.
Yeah, Theo from
that
the
one
Cosby
I'm
Shows.
really upset about.
So we don't have no jokes about Theo, but Hulk Hogan did die.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Here's the thing. I know
Tell him something.
guy's a bad guy.
And
I'm not saying that just because of the things he got caught saying on record.
He got picked up with a little nasty rant.
Yeah, a little nasty rant.
Yeah. Do you know what he said in that rant?
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically, it was a lot of hard ER.
Yeah.
Hard ER. He was yelling at his daughter.
Because she was dating a black dude.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. So I didn't know he was yelling at her. I thought he was just talking about her. He was yelling at his daughter.
Or maybe, I don't know if he was, but it was about his daughter.
Yeah, and he was letting it fly.
Yeah.
Hard ER.
It rolled right off the tongue.
Yeah, like, he
not the first time.
Not his first time that day. He was like in mid-season form of that ER. He was really just letting it loose. And he just didn't want her daughter. Hulk Hogan did not want his daughter dating this black man.
Yeah.
And he was really upset about it.
Yeah,
It was a hateful tirade. And as an ally to black people everywhere, I was deeply offended by what he said.
No,
But as a huge wrestling fan, what a great promo. That kid is so good on the mic.
You're such an idiot.
He's so good on the mic. He really built up that feud between him and the black community really well.
Yeah.
And I would have loved to see it at SummerSlam.
Yeah, it would have been great.
It would have been great. Kid's good on the mic.
Would have been great.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but you can't say that.
Can't say that.
can't do that.
My favorite thing about Hulk Hogan is the kid, was people loved him because he was like a fighter and he like, he really put WWE on the map.
Oh, he put wrestling
on the map. Or at the time, WWF on the map. He was great.
Yep.
And people were like, oh my God, they loved him. And it's just the guy would come out in a boa.
Yeah.
And I just think I love that about him.
What's a boa?
When he would wear that feathery, yellow thing.
Yeah, he did do that.
Yeah, that's a boa.
That's called swag.
Yeah.
That's called presence.
Yeah, that's called drag. That's swag. You understand?
Yeah. Just a picture of manliness.
Yeah, exactly. And guys are just like, he's a real man. And it's like, the guy was in Banti and a boa. Yeah.
And knee-high boots.
Yeah, exactly.
And he would just swing him around. That was his big finisher.
That was his thing, yeah.
He just dropped that fat ass on your face.
Yeah, and then he just coming out with Pepe blonde hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pepe blonde hair.
Yeah. Just
extensions, bleached GTL.
Yeah, and bleached his mustache as well.
Yeah.
The guy just was an icon for drag.
He was
and
born.
So I think we just need to give him his boas.
He's got to give him his boas for that. Yeah. We got to, he was born in the right time for wrestling, but at the wrong time for his true calling, RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a couple years too early would have been a generational drag.
He was on VH1.
Come on, dog. He wasn't too far.
Hogan knows best.
He knew something.
Yeah, he knew something.
He knew how
to use the N-word.
Yeah, he definitely knew that. A lot of people in Far Rockaway would agree with him. Yeah, it's just what it is. A lot of people that we spent my birthday with. It's just what it is.
I watched Hogan Knows Best, and that was way before that rant came out.
Yeah.
And I mean, you knew the guy was a nightmare.
Oh, you could tell.
He was an absolute nightmare.
Nobody that's been that famous for that long is generally a great person.
He had a weird relationship with his daughter.
Yeah. Well, you look at his OG Vince McMahon and you go, I wonder where he got it from.
Yeah. He had a weird. She doesn't even talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody that isn't also problematic in their own right was sad about him dying. Nobody. Yeah. Everybody. It was like Hulk Hogan died and the internet pissed on his grave.
I know. I know he's a bad guy, and everything. And here's the thing: if you got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I don't like that. Yeah. People die, and you start unless you were a mass murderer.
Yeah.
Or the 47th president of the United States.
Yeah. It was a little different. Different orange guy.
Yeah,
different orange guy with blonde hair. Different guy.
I just don't like it.
Different great professional wrestler, honestly.
To be honest.
Different great promo cutter.
Yeah. I just don't really like it. It makes me uncomfy.
Right.
And then I just think about their no one in his family liked him either.
That's what I'm saying. Obviously.
He must really have been a nightmare.
Because nobody that he had worked with or shared a life with, not his wife, not his kids, not his coworkers.
Yeah, his wife wouldn't say anything because she left him for their son's best friend.
I understood, but I'm saying
no one said anything.
As uncomfortable as it is for us to sit here and watch people bash Hulk Hogan after he's died and can't defend himself, his whole family did the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's the people who knew him best are celebrating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, obviously it feels icky, but like, what are you going to do at the end of the day?
I think his son killed somebody in a car accident.
No, that's Bruce Jenner.
No, yeah. It's Caitlyn. It actually was Bruce.
No, that was Bruce.
Yeah, it was Bruce.
You fucked the old body.
Jesus Christ. No, but I'm pretty sure his son too. I think he was driving drunk and hit, and I think he killed somebody.
Damn, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Kid's been through a lot. His best friend fucked his mother.
Yeah,
so
it's just what it
gotta
is.
be rough.
Yeah, his son killed somebody, and his daughter hit record. Great song.
Yeah.
Don't run it up. What's it called?
I forgot now. I can't think of it.
Don't forget about us.
Yeah.
They don't know about us. Yeah, they don't know. Go stream. They don't know about us.
Looking, but I don't hear nothing.
Brooke Hogan.
Everybody talking like they really want to know about
You gotta go run that up. Go
us.
stream it up. Shout out to Brooke Hogan.
Shout out to Brooke Hogan. Went to Miami. Went to a gay club, and she was there.
Good for her.
She was there. So shout out to her. She is 6 feet tall.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Her dad's a huge guy.
You know this.
Call her Artie.
Yeah. Stupid.
You
It's in the jeans. And speaking of jeans, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
She says she has great jeans.
She says she has
American Eagle says she has great jeans.
And the internet.
Just doesn't agree.
Yeah. The internet says she's a Nazi.
Yeah. That's legitimately what they're saying. They're saying that the new American Eagle ad that Sydney Sweeney starred in is Nazi propaganda. That's legitimately what's happening on the internet.
That's what they're saying.
What's your take? What's your take? What do you think about that?
Here's my take.
Tell me something about
So this is going to kind of snowball into a new segment that we're going to do.
Yeah. We're gonna soft launch this.
We're gonna soft launch this segment, and it's gonna be just about people who need to frolic and go touch grass.
Just touch a little grass.
And the internet on this whole topic just absolutely needs to go.
It is everybody.
They need to go to Yellowstone National Park.
See Old Faithful.
See Old Faithful.
Take a hike.
Yeah, take a fucking hike.
And then touch some grass while you're there.
Because she did a promo. Apparently, Brooke Shields did something similar.
I don't know the history behind it. The only history I know on this topic is World War II because it's Nazi. They're making it seem like she's Nazi.
They're making it and the internet saw her be like, I've got good genes.
Yeah,
and like your parents passed down genes.
Yeah,
your eye color, your hair color.
Their parents passed down genes, and I was Josh Saftie's muse and uncut jobs. That's just she was basically it's a play on genes like genetics and like genes like denim. Yeah, she's saying like I have blonde hair, I have blue eyes, I've got really great genes. Buy them from American Eagle. Everyone's like, oh my God, she's a Nazi. I'm like, she's talking about her tits. How did you not? And you know, I love to be as woke as the next guy, but when we stop making it about the tits, we've gone too far. Titties break. They break. Unfortunately, they break the color barrier. Yeah. They should break the color barrier, titties. We should all be able to get behind a nice pair of jugs, no? Yeah. Titties and ass. Watch your mouth. Oh my God, this fucking guy. Watch that. Yeah. No, I saw the ad and then people were calling it racist. I'm like, oh, there must be another version of this ad that I missed. Yeah, no, they're calling it super racist. They're saying somebody said maybe I'm too woke, but getting a blue-eyed blonde white woman and focusing your campaign around her having perfect genetics feels weird. And that's like what the post that's going on. And unfortunately. Yeah, you're too woke. Yeah. You're too woke. Yeah. They didn't say anything about anybody else. They didn't even say the best genes. Yeah. She just said she has good genes. She said I have good genes. Are we not all God's children? Yeah. Are we not all beautiful people? She didn't say my genes are fucking fire, and God forbid you get any of those other genes. You could never have my genes. If she would have been up there, this is what would have made Sydney Sweeney's campaign racist. If she would have said my genes are great, those true religion genes, on the other hand, those are disgusting. Yuck. Gross. That's racist. Yeah. That is super racist because we know what she's saying. Yeah, absolutely. My American Eagle genes are perfect, not like those Evisus. Now you're being racially charged. My American Apparel jeans, or is it American Eagle? My American Eagle jeans are great, but your Pele Pele jeans are just could never. I don't want them. I don't want them being worn by my daughter. Now we're being racist. Sydney Sweeney. She's just nobody. I don't know. I just didn't think it was racially charged. I think it's okay to make fun, but like we're not. You're not making fun. You're writing think pieces and making it seem like she's pushing my thing. If we're gonna make it seem like we're in a very charged political time in history. There's a lot going on this planet, and like there's a lot of real problems that we as a society need to face. And if you think Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad is one of them, Like, if you think that's Nazi propaganda, there are real Nazis active right now.
Yeah.
They're actually making moves and doing shit on the planet.
Yeah.
And you're focusing on Sydney Sweeney. We've lost the battle.
We've lost the plot.
We've lost
and
the
it's also like,
recipes.
make fun of the ad because it's she sounds like a
it's
bimbo.
cringy. Yeah.
My jazz.
My jazz.
Yeah, the way she's speaking is insane.
Make fun of that.
Make fun
I'm
of it.
all for poking at women who need to be taken down the fucking peg.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
It's
But-
also like we've also lived through actual uncomfortable ads, like Kendall Jenner giving a Pepsi.
That was a problem.
That was a weird.
Kendall Jenner giving a Pepsi at a protest and stopping police brutality was an actual problem.
Yeah.
We needed to have a talk about that.
We never talk about that, and we did.
And great conversation.
Great conversation.
We all learned a lot.
Time has passed. Very funny.
Yeah, hysterical.
Hysterical.
It's unfortunate. The message that had to be made.
Oh,
we needed to see that.
It needed to be made. Perfect. And you just know that on that set there wasn't one person of color.
No.
Because what the fuck was that?
No. There probably was a couple, and they were just the funniest people ever. They're like, guys, this is perfect.
This is guys, put this out.
I just want to meet the black guy that was in the black person that was in the room for that Kendall Jenner ad, and fucking the Kylie, was it Kendall? No, it was Kendall. I want to meet the black person in the room for the Kendall Jenner ad and just shake their fucking hand because that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's just funny because you know they catch no flack on it.
Yeah.
They're like, it's the white people. They forced me to do it. Hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Hysterical. Good job. 10 points.
10 points. But yeah, this Sydney Sweeney thing. It's also like Sydney Sweeney has been like at the top of the.
Yeah, she's one of the biggest sex symbols in Hollywood right now.
Yeah. And now people are like, no one even think. I've been seeing people post like, no one even thinks Sydney Sweeney's hot. And I'm like, what?
Well, tell that to the last 4 years of humanity.
Yeah.
I've been saying Sydney Sweeney's mid as a joke.
Yeah.
And now everybody's like, well, low-key. I'm like, well, now you guys are not making it fun anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If you're good, you're picking this ad to like draw a moral boundary against what you will and will not consume, then don't buy American Eagle jeans and buy jeans from some place who's never had any controversy ever, that has never been in trouble for anything. Get jeans from the Gap. They've never used child workers in another country.
Yeah, exactly.
They've never had any controverscy. Are you guys crazy?
Yeah, and also let's be clear, American Eagle makes curvy jeans for girls with hips and small waists. So one thing about me, I'm gonna buy from American Eagle.
What are you gonna do?
It's just what it is.
I'm gonna buy from American Eagle just because of the name. I'm an American kid and I believe in this country.
Yeah. You understand? I can't. I'm literally over it. I mean, also like people think they sound smart when they're writing think pieces about this, and it's like, you look like the dumbest person I've ever met. If one of my friends was writing paragraphs about a campaign for jeans, I'd be like, hey babe, you good?
Yeah.
Like, everything all right over there, babe? Like, all these people writing things like you, they also have a day job. It's like, maybe clock in.
I don't know, man. There's definitely...
Maybe finish that spreadsheet.
Yeah, for sure. There's
Like-
then spreading this bullshit.
Yeah, it's so weird to me. I think it's an absolute reach, but that's the internet.
There's
at this
definitely
point.
100%. There's definitely a place that like you have to have a conversation about Western beauty standards and like blonde hair, blue eyes, and fair skin. How that's been pushed by a Eurocentric, idealistic beauty standard that is not inclusive of every type of woman on the planet. That's a conversation that can always be had.
Yeah.
But I think what is often lost is the scale.
Yeah.
Like we can be like, oh, that's interesting, or oh, look at that. Maybe that's a little. But instead of making it the fucking problem.
Yeah.
That's not the problem, and it's just there's no room to be like, that's a little weird, but maybe keep it moving in a different way.
Yeah.
There's no room. It's like everything that happens is the worst fucking thing that's ever happened.
It's just
and it loses meaning. Making a big deal loses meaning when you fucking do it for everything.
Yeah.
So you kind of can't do that.
Yeah, and no one's got it yet.
Nobody.
I mean, we've lived through 2 fucking Trump presidencies, and no one's realizing that like y'all are doing too much.
Yo, and cancel culture making a comeback is crazy.
Yeah, well,
we've done this already.
People are trying, and then they're mad that they can't cancel people.
But the idea of it is still happening. That's more.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing.
It's
now.
embarrassing.
It's embarrassing because it's like these are people who I align with closer morally than the other side.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you guys shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Like you guys are making us all look dumb.
Yeah, it's
Making
so
us
bad.
look like idiots.
I know.
What are you gonna do? It's too hot for jeans anyway. It's a fucking.
I know, she's in like a full jean outfit in that. I'm like, girl, tell us you got swamp ass. So tell us you got swamp ass.
Well, you know what? And that's a little problematic because why are you wearing a full Canadian tuxedo in the summer? Do you not believe in global warming?
Yeah,
Come on,
exactly.
it's so hot outside.
And that's what the people aren't even talking about. They gotta open their third eye.
These fucking people not talking about nothing. But we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep moving right along. So much, literally so much has happened. There's so much to talk about. Today I actually watched Fantastic Four. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pedro Pascal and cast.
Yeah.
I had a good time. Shout out to Jared Waters, who I watched it with. But heavy in the news has been Pedro Pascal and his co-star Jessica Kirby have been making headlines for their physical touch during many interviews.
Yeah.
And the reason why this makes headlines because they're not dating, they're not together. But Jessica Kirby's actually pregnant with a husband and child on the way. But in so many interview clips, she's all over Pedro, giving him the touch treatment. And people are saying, it's being said because Pedro has anxiety, so he needs people to touch him to soothe him. But people are feeling a little differently about that.
Yeah. Did he come out and say that he has anxiety? Or is that just what the internet is saying?
It has come out and it has been said.
Yeah, it's been said. So so it's AI.
It's just
so it is just a bear on a trampoline. Got it. Okay.
Jumping bear.
Yeah, a jumping bear. Here's my thing.
Go.
This is not the first time that actors do this.
Yeah. Do you think there's something going on there between Jessica Kirby and Pedro Pascal?
I don't think there's anything going on. I think Pedro's sexuality has been...
it's been much speculated.
It's been speculated that he is gay or bi.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
Me neither.
But if he is, then there's nothing...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is giving friendship.
It is.
It doesn't
100%.
actually give romantic.
It doesn't feel romantic.
It doesn't feel romantic at all.
The problem is that Pedro Pascal is a smoking hot guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's a smoking hot guy. Him and Vanessa Kirby have a lot of chemistry. She's really pretty. So even if it's not sexual between them, I'm watching it. It's sexual for me.
Yeah, I like it.
I like that.
Yeah,
it's
I like
sexual
that.
for me because do more.
So maybe just thank them then.
Yeah. People are really like, this is the most negative press Pedro Pascal's ever gotten. People are like calling him a creep.
Are they really?
Yeah. People are like, why is he never touches his male coworkers like that. Like he only gets anxiety around his hot female coworkers. Wow, how convenient. A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah, and also he's just probably never talked about the anxiety thing, and that's something that came up on Twitter. And people are like he doesn't have anxiety.
Yeah,
that's just not what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, it just crazy business.
Yeah.
Yeah, people, I mean, well, whatever. People are going to find negative in anything.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I think it doesn't actually feel like anything. But actors been doing this for a long time. I'll tell you the one that made me the most uncomfy.
Go.
Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah, they were all over each other?
I remember it was the Oscars. They performed Shallow.
Yeah.
And that entire press run was very uncomfortable. First of all, they told the same stories, like, he made me pasta, and like, because we're both East Coast Italians, and like,
Bradley Cooper's an Italian kid?
he's an Italian kid from Philly.
Oh, I didn't fucking know.
I don't know what the Cooper is last name, I'm not sure, but she said it, so who knows. But Germanata is.
Yeah.
And anyway, but they were just very, like, I was like rooting for them to be together.
Really?
But I remember at the Oscars, they performed Shallow, and they were sitting like in the front row because they were like up for a bunch of awards. Mm-hmm. They performed Shallow, and they're like in each other's faces, and then it like goes over to like Bradley Cooper's baby mama, who he was still with at the time, and she was engaged, I believe, Lady Gaga at the time, and like went to them, and they're like clapping, looking, and it's like that would have been a very different scene had I been either of those people.
Yeah.
Because I would be up there and be like, excuse me.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah,
Do I look like a fucking asshole to you?
Yeah. There's just no defending the level of physical intimacy that Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby have and show publicly over and over again. They don't owe me any explanations. They don't owe me anything. They don't owe the world anything. This is their rapport. They work together, cool. But their significant others, unfortunate, like, there's just not a version of the world that exists where I'm okay with Pedro Pascal touching my wife like that without also touching me like that.
Yeah. It's going to have to do both.
You're going to have to get through me, buddy.
Yeah.
If you're going to fucking stroke her up, I'm right here.
Yeah.
You need to play with titties to feel less anxious? I got two right here. It was chest day today.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you look at Pedro Pascal and you're like, you can suck my fucking dick.
You could, and you should. Yeah. I'm just saying, if Pedro, if I'm Vanessa Kirby's husband, who my baby's inside of this woman, we're doing well.
Yeah.
I love this. I'm not worried that she's cheating. Just appear. You just got to do something different.
Yeah.
That's too much touching.
Yeah, it is. literally in an interview with her arm around him and just like caressing his face.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's like and this is the only person, because I don't know if Pedro has somebody, but I know Vanessa does.
Yeah.
There's just no way that he's like. There's just that's not okay.
Yeah,
that's not okay. Because would you be okay if I was doing that?
No,
of course not. Because it's not okay. You can't do that.
Yeah, you'd be in the middle of an interview. They'd be asking you something, and you just hear me, "Get the fuck off him."
No, it's yeah. I don't have a problem with two consenting adults touching each other, but like if that was my significant other, I would have to step in at some point.
Yeah.
Because you just got me out here looking fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You got me out here looking at the best. I look like a confident cuck at the best.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if I want to give that.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather give a little insecure and know that people respect my touch boundaries.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why I think that he must be out to his friends as gay, because there's just no way.
Even if that's the case, I'm like, I still don't like this touchy shit. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
The kid's hot and I'm insecure. What are we talking about? Unless I'm in the interviews and you're fucking literally giving me a reach around.
Yeah.
This is not something I'm okay with.
Yeah, you're getting double handies.
Yeah, bro, I have to be getting something out of it. You're literally cucking me on national television, even if it's just friendship. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just not okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm just not okay with that. That's her work husband.
Yeah.
That's a problem for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like it. Don't like it. Let's see what else.
Don't like it. You know who I always think about as someone who, and obviously, I'm sure people are comfortable with her. What's her face? Drew Barrymore. You ever see her show?
Yeah. So we got a couple comments on the sketch we put out. I was like, Pedro Pascal should go on Drew Barrymore's show. They're also touchy.
Yeah, because I watch her interviews and I'm like, I would not go on her show because I'm not a touchy person. Yeah. And when she's like so in your face when she's doing it, like holding your hand. Ugh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I'm like not a physical touch girly. Yeah. And like anytime I've ever like, I have avoided being friends with people. Like if I meet like a girl and she immediately is like holding my hand and like just very like on my arm and touching me, I'll ghost you as a friend. Yeah. I don't want to be touched.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I don't like it. And if Pedro Pascal and goes on Drew Barrymore, they'll have to edit it because it's going to be porn. Yeah. Because she's going to sit in his lap. Like the way she sits on her show, it's insane.
Yeah. I get it. Physical touch is a nice thing. It does make you feel good. It definitely soothes me. But you're just going to have to. Pedro Pascal, if he wants to touch you like that, needs to make me come first. Yeah. And there's just, if he's done that to her, man, there's no problem.
Then there's no problem.
I've been paid my just due. Yeah. And thank you for your payment. Thank you for your service. My wife is here. She's gorgeous. Yeah. Don't you like my but you just got to get me off first. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not acceptable.
But I don't like I don't like people being negative about
I love Pedro Pascal.
The line.
We love Pedro Pascal in this house.
Yeah, we really do.
I hope he's not offended if he ever sees this.
No. I think he should be people's sexiest man too.
I agree. We've been saying that for years. We've been campaigning for that. We love Pedro Pascal in this house. And Pedro, if you are offended by what I'm saying, come jerk me off about it. I think he's a hot guy. All right, moving right on. What else is going on? Destiny's Child came out. They performed in Atlanta at Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour. Yeah. How did you feel about seeing that?
I feel like Michelle needed a little bit more practice. Yeah. I feel like it being last show and it being Destiny's Child and her saying
was this their last show of the tour?
That was Cowboy Carter. Yeah.
Oh, it's done.
It's done.
Wow.
So that was the final show.
Oh, okay. Where was it at?
I think Vegas.
Okay.
And what I think happened, it was at Vegas, and I think that a guy didn't get into there and saw that Destiny's Child came back together, and then he got so upset he came to New York and shot up everybody.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just what it is.
He said, I can't believe Destiny's Child was in my city and I didn't get to see him.
Hey, in my city. Yeah. They ain't checking with me in my city.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. But motherfuckers got to die, bro.
I think, and this is just me.
Go for it.
With a conspiracy theory. It's supposed to be 3 acts.
Yep. What's the third?
And so she did, Renaissance, Cowboy Carter. Then she brings the Destiny's Child to close out her last show. Yeah. She's big about dropping hints. Yeah. Is her third act going to be a Destiny's Child, a new Destiny's Child album?
It's going to be Renaissance. What was the second one?
Cowboy Carter.
Cowboy Carter. Maybe a rebirth. Maybe a Destiny's Child rebirth.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
If Destiny's Child goes on tour.
Yeah.
Because she's going to do another tour.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy tickets for multiple cities.
Can I ask, is it a bigger deal to go to a Destiny's Child show than a Beyonce show?
Yeah, because by the time Okay, the last time Destiny's Child went on tour was 2005.
Is it just because it's rarer, or are you going to get a better show with Destiny's Child than you would with Beyonce?
It's just a rarer.
Rarer.
They have been broken up since the Lose My Breath or whatever that album was called.
You keep up. Great song.
Yeah.
Great song.
Soldier, all of that came off that album.
So since you've been an adult with tickets, with money to buy tickets.
Exactly.
Yeah, you weren't around for that time.
I wasn't around for that time, and I need to see it.
Yeah, that would be nice to see.
I need to see it.
Yeah. I hear
and
you.
they have so many albums. Like, they have so many songs.
Yeah. So you think Destiny's Child reunion album, new album, and a tour?
Well, I think it's going to be a 3... she's doing a third part.
We know the third part is coming. We just don't know what it is yet.
She closed it out with Destiny's Child, the last show.
That means
She's
something.
big about... Like, during Renaissance, she was wearing cowboy hats.
Yeah.
And that was leading towards...
that was the Easter egg.
That was the Easter egg for Cowboy Carter. I'm like, why this bitch brought out Destiny's Child on her last show? And then they performed, they did their little thing, and then it went right into Blue on stage.
Right.
And I liked that. I was like passing the torch to her.
Torchito.
I don't know. She likes to do things.
A little symbolism. I don't know.
see.
You know, she's part of the Illuminati. We don't know. It could happen.
Yeah.
I will say, that I'm all in. I'm all in on a Destiny's Child reunion. I love Destiny's Child. I think they're great. I think now more than ever in 2025, especially for people in their 30s, if you were a group in the 2000s, the time to reunite and come back together and drop new music is right now. Because your base in the 2000s, the kids that you got in to listen to you for your whole lives, we are at the point in our lives, no more new music. No more new music.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to be putting anybody on to anybody new because I'm not going to find anybody new. I'll let some songs come up and maybe I'll listen to a new album. Maybe I'll find a new artist that I like, but it's going to take a lot of work. The amount of artists getting through my shell of this is who I am, very few. Very far between. I'm never going to find a new rapper ever again.
Yeah.
I'm at the point, I'm at the kids these days stage.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in our 30s.
Yeah, you're in a back in my day.
I'm in a back in my day kind of guy.
Yeah.
That's just where I'm at musically.
Yeah.
So if you were together making music, good music in the 2000s, your time to get together and go on tours now.
Yeah.
All right, them franchise boys, get back together, go on tour. I want to lean with it, rock with it.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Maybe not a full tour.
NSYNC. Justin's not singing his own songs.
Yeah.
He's letting the crowd do it. Let them get back together. Go on tour.
And they're dying to.
I want to sing their songs. You don't even got to sing. I'll sing it for you. Just come and dance for me.
You know, the NSYNC members have been waiting. Like, anytime they get interviewed and they're like, what about that? They're like, you got to ask Justin.
Yeah.
And just do it, babe.
Just, if you were making music at that time, come together. Diddy's out of jail. He should be still there. But now that he's out, Bad Boy tour again. What are we talking? I don't know. He was tweeting the other day.
Oh.
You didn't see Diddy's first tweet?
No.
The emoji eyes. Probably AI. I probably got by AI. I might have got by AI. What are you going to do?
Did you see the video of Diddy jumping on the trampoline?
You understand? That's funny. But yeah, if you're making music at that time, get back together and make some new music, because I'm not listening for new music.
Yeah.
I'm not listening for new music. I want my same people that I liked when I was fucking 10.
Yeah. But
I'm nostalgia
bait. Unless you're Destiny's Child, just because Beyonce's so tapped into good music that I would let Destiny's Child put out a new album.
Yeah.
But it's like when NSYNC like linked up to do a song for a movie.
Yeah,
and they did a new song. I'm like, nobody.
No, play the hits.
We don't want this.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for this.
I'll take a new NSYNC album.
I don't want a new NSYNC album. I don't want a new NSYNC album.
I get it.
Boy bands getting back together is very cringe, and I know that as somebody who listened to a new O-Town album.
Yeah. That's true.
And I can I recite every word to the new album? Of course.
Yeah.
Was it good, and did I hate myself?
Yeah. O-Town more like No Town. They should have done that.
They should have done that. But I listened to it. But the only new music I want from a band is Destiny's Child. Yeah. It's like when they were doing.
Everybody else can. I'll take 2 bonus tracks. That's it.
Yeah, but it's like when people were doing the verses
and playing,
and
they'd
be
music.
like, "Oh, this one's a new one. That was a bathroom break."
Skip.
Yeah, Monica, we don't want that.
Yeah,
we don't want that, Keisha.
Yeah,
we don't want it.
If you don't get out there and tell me that the boy is mine, I'm just not gonna listen.
Unfortunately, yeah. Just tell me that I'm an angel of yours.
Yeah,
and that's it.
And that's all I want to hear. You know, you just need those old groups coming back together. Need them on tour. I'd rather see Michelle miss a couple dance moves than try to find a new artist. I'd rather see Day 26 struggle to harmonize than listen to.
I'd rather see Q catch his breath.
I'd rather see Q catch his breath because his blood pressure's a little high because he's probably got diabetes. It's what it is.
You understand?
What are you gonna do?
I do hope that if they are going on tour, Michelle is in the lab right now.
Yeah.
Because my girl. a pair of a set of steps. Hate to see Michelle coming.
Yeah.
My girl can't. She's just she's nervous, and it's got to be hard when you have a professional. Like when you watched all three of them, they all came out, Destiny's Child, and then there was a set of steps. Kelly looked down.
Yeah.
Made sure she was taking her steps. Michelle almost fell. Looked down. Beyonce looked straight. Walked right down those steps.
Yeah.
Didn't even look down. And it's just she's such a professional.
Yeah.
And you can tell that Michelle was someone they just vibed with.
Yeah, Michelle.
After all of the darkness and sadness.
Michelle sees a step. Michelle sees a set of stairs and turns into the 46th president of the United States. Michelle sees a set of stairs and you go, give her the nuclear codes because that's Joe Biden.
It's Joe Biden.
She's going to fall.
Yeah. Michelle, sees a set of steps and it's just Joe Biden on a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets down the steps. Kamala calls her. You did it, Joe.
You did it, Joe.
You made another step.
So I'd love if Michelle could just get in the lab now so that she, but yeah, I'm all in and I'm going to buy for multiple cities.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to see him.
Shout out to Destiny's Child. Hopefully that does happen. And if it does happen, you fucking heard it here first.
And I want to see Lil Wayne. Please say the baby.
Yeah, I'd rather see Lil Wayne struggle to catch his breath through Fireman than try to listen to another new rapper.
No, I mean, just come out for Soldier.
I get it.
Oh.
It still applies because an old artist from that time going back on tour. I was just,
Yeah.
But now that we're all out of sync, I think that's a perfect way to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. We have plenty more stuff to talk about. We'll just save it for next week.
Yeah, we'll save it for next week.
Sorry, Brooke, that we didn't get to what we said we were going to get to. It's just fucking hot out and we just can't record anymore.
Yeah.
It's just really hot, but we had a great time. We had a great In Rhythm show that just passed. Shout out to everybody that came. If you came out from the podcast, we love you. Our next one is going to be on the 31st of August. The link is in the bio. Samantha and I will be there trying stand-up and, not trying stand-up, trying new stuff, doing stand-up. It's going to be a great fucking time. It's at New York Comedy Club on the 31st of August at 8 p.m.
Really good lineup.
Launch live, great lineup. We got Amina Mani, we got Napoleon Emil, and we got Juan Nicolone, who was the runner-up for the Don't Tell competition, so you know he's good. And we're just gonna have a great time. We want to see you guys there. The link for that is in the bio. Just follow us, leave comments, subscribe. Fucking tell your friends about us. Join us on Patreon, www.patreon.com/softlaunch for $5 a month, and get some bonus content. But other than that, we'll see you guys next week.
Yes,
we love you so much. I've been JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
We'll catch y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace.